What's up one all, so it's Esme here, and this is just going to be a quick video of the iPhone 15 Pro Max phone cases that I have. It's just basically to show you which ones I have at the moment and which ones I like. So yeah, just going to jump straight into the video now. Okay, these are the phone cases that I have at the moment. For the 15 Pro Max. I have the Sierra blue color, but under this lighting condition it's quite hard to see, but yeah, this is the one that when I seen first, it was the one that I wanted, so really happy with the color itself. It does kind of pop itself, so no complaints about that. From the far left one, that is the woven iPhone 15 Pro Max material case. Next one we have is a UAG blue kind of one. You could say it's kind of like a Sierra kind of blue one, which kind of matches this one. Next one is a MagSafe UAG, and has the, I don't know if it's carbon fiber or the one with the Kevlar kind of like material in like around where it's built. It's very nice, and obviously has a MagSafe compatibility. Same with the obviously the woven one itself. Next one is a Rhino Shield one. It's the Rick and Morty combination one. I literally got that yesterday, so that was on the phone for one whole day. Then the last one was one that I got off Amazon. It was a cheap kind of like, I think cost €12. That is the brand. It is a MagSafe compatible one. Has like the little ring in there, if you can see it there at an angle. It's quite nice for the price anyway, so I think the material is pretty good. Anyway, so I'm gonna start with the Apple MagSafe one first. Show you what it looks like. I think the material is not bad. Like, I've seen a lot of people talking about it online, saying that they didn't really like it, but I personally myself had no issues with it. I used it for maybe 3 or 4 days on the phone itself. Quite nice. Not the same as leather or silicone case, but still decent enough for what it is. So I'm just going to stick it on now. Get the MagSafe notification on it. That's it there. Kind of make it faintly, just like the lighting condition up here is really bad. But all the cutouts are pretty good. Charging port Type C is pretty good. 2 speaker grills pretty good. Volume rocker. When I first got this, it was a bit stiff, so I really had to put some force in it to kind of break it in, you'd say. And then the little button here, not the mute switch, but customized button that you can map to whatever. I just have it set as mute at the moment, so I didn't map it to anything specifically. So then obviously on the other side you have the lock. Still a bit stiff at the moment, so it is, but not bad. Cut out for the camera obviously from Apple is going to be pretty good, so I can't complain about that. Putting the case on and off is a little bit of work, but not the worst, not as bad as the likes of the Rhino Shields. I always find that very tough. And the next one is the UAG, kind of like a blue color you could see there, and I wouldn't say like proper leather, or like a leather, plastic leather, and it's quite nice. Slap it on. There we go. Buttons on this one are a lot more responsive than on the Apple one itself. Running up and down rocker is pretty nice. Got the cutout for the other button there. The I don't know what it's switch, you could say. Lock, power on and off button, pretty good. Cutout for the camera, pretty generous. I would say probably a little bit bigger than the Apple one itself. It's nice. Feel in the hand, pretty good as well. In the pocket as well, pretty good as well. Type C cutout was pretty good as well. And same with the speakers as well, pretty good. And then you obviously have like one there, like a little thing for the lanyard if you have something like that. So can't complain about that one, it's pretty good. I always find putting these cases on and off, it's quite tough sometimes. You have to put like a bit of force into it. So next one is the UAG. I wouldn't say like it's a MagSafe one, but I don't know if it's Kevlar or one of those kind of materials. Quite nice. I did, when I first got this, I did use it for a good period of time. I think it was like 2-3 weeks. So just slide it in. Oh, shenanigans with the lock screen. There we go. It does, with the UAG cases, I always find that there's a good amount of cutout lip on the front screen, so if you put them down on a table or surface, it is quite safe to do so. Stuck. So type C as the other one. Their UAG case, pretty good, generous. Same for speaker grill. Power on and off volume is pretty good. Very tactile, very clicky. Volume rocker up and down as well, pretty good. And then obviously like I'm just gonna call the mute switch, the button as well, pretty good as well. No problems accessing that with the cutout they have on this one. Feel quality is pretty good as well. The MagSafe on this is quite strong. I don't have one free to test or to show you, but it's pretty good for what it is anyway. So to the next one, as I say about all these cases, taking them on and off is trying to like a bit of a be hard enough anyway. So I found with those ones. I'm gonna put this one on next because that's the hardest case for me to take off, so I'd rather leave that for the last one and just leave it on the phone afterwards. So this is the other one I got off Amazon for like €12 or something like that. It is nice, the materials, the way it looks is quite nice, and obviously you have a MagSafe charging on the back of it. It's not as strong as the UAG one, but for the price point it's pretty good. Buttons, pretty good. Good response for the power and lock screen. Volume rockers up and down, pretty good, no problems there. And then the other one, like I don't know what it was called, the volume mute switch. Pretty good, responsive, no problem. Hold for sound. Cutout for the cameras, pretty good as well, generous enough. And the lip on this is not as good as on the UAG one, but not too bad. I wouldn't say it's the best or the worst, but it will suffice for the price point. Last but not least is the Rhino Shield Rick and Morphe one. This doesn't have MagSafe built in. I think there was a version that you could get with MagSafe, but it was an extra €10 or €15, but I didn't obviously go for that one. Rhino Shield, very tough, very durable. Gives you very good protection. The buttons are quite clicky on this one. When I got this, the buttons obviously come separately. If you have bought a Rhino Shield case in the past, you would know that you have to put them in yourself. So, and you can obviously customize them with different colors when you're purchasing the case. You have the option as well. So, as I said, buttons are quite responsive, no issues with any of them. All of them are pretty good, no problems there. Cutout port for the Type-C connection is pretty good, no problems getting the cable in there. And speaker grills ground as well. Lip is not the worst, not the best, not as good as the UAG ones, I have to say myself, but for what it is, pretty good. I think I got this case for like €40, about that, 40 after shipping, maybe 45. So that was just a quick video on some 15 Pro Max cases that I have at the moment. Ones I use, ones I like, ones I have, and just a little bit of information on them. Thanks for watching. See you guys new here. Hit subscribe if you want. Like this video, comment, share, whatever you want. Thanks. Until the next one. Bye.